Here's a program that asks 3 simple arithmetic questions. I ask what's 2 and 3, and I check if they say 5, and I tell them they're right. I ask what's 2 plus 5, and I check if it's 7. I ask what's 2 plus 7, and I check if it's 9. What I want to show you how to do is how you can keep track of how many they've got right so far. Because right now we're just checking each result and telling them yes, but we're not having the program remember whether or not they got a problem right. So to do this, we're going to use what's called a counter. A counter is just an int variable, which we're going to use to count something. So at the very beginning, I'm going to make an int called numRight, which stands for number right, and I'm going to set it to 0, because at the very beginning, they haven't gotten any right yet. And then inside each if statement, when they get a problem right, I'm going to add 1 to the variable. So I'm going to say take numRight and add 1. But that by itself doesn't do anything, because you actually have to save that number back inside the numRight variable. So this says look inside numRight, get whatever number it is right now, add 1, and then save it back inside numRight. So I'm going to put that inside each of the if statements. And then at the very end, I can have a print statement that says you got, and then numRight correct. Let's run it. So here I'm going to press play. What's 2 plus 3? So I'm going to say 5. What's 2 plus 5? I'm going to say 1. What's 2 plus 7? I'll say 9. And so then you can see in the console, it said you're right, and you got 2 correct. Because as I was getting answers correct, I was adding to my counter.